Club, it is Pixie. Today we have for you a tale with twists and turns, a tale of regret, a tale of woe, and honestly, a pretty juicy tale that I've been really excited to talk about because this has to do with a company that has been the subject of discussion quite a lot on YouTube and just honestly in general in the world. So yeah, today we are talking about my experiences with BetterHelp. I feel like if you've made it to this corner of the internet, you probably know what BetterHelp is, but it's basically an online therapy service where you pay a monthly fee and you get matched with a therapist, and it's like virtual telehealth. And they also sponsor quite a few YouTubers and podcasts, so their name gets kind of thrown around a lot. And they actually reached out to me asking to sponsor me years and years and years ago. And not to virtue signal, okay? I've never mentioned this before because it was never relevant, but I did not respond. I just never wanted to promote something, especially to folks that might struggle with mental health issues, if I did not know 100% that it was trustworthy, that it was good, and that I genuinely wanted to recommend it to my audience, especially like vulnerable people. So I just didn't respond to their email, and I actually signed up for BetterHelp myself. This is in 2018. So I sign up and I use their services for 1 month, and I only wanted to do the 1 month to get a taste for it. I believe it was $285 or $265 a month. So, you know, it's not exactly something that you just want to like forget about and have billing to your card over and over without you aware of it. Foreshadowing. So I paid for the 1 month, and then I actually got charged for the second month before the date that I was expecting. I have to say, with a big asterisk here, I have a disorder that causes memory problems, and this is all from like a very big transitional time in my life, 2018, 19, 2020, 2021. I was like experiencing traumas, I was moving my house, I was splitting, I was just struggling all over the place. So a lot of these memories are hazy, and that's why this video is just a story time to be taken as just a tale of my experience and my review using this service, and not in any way an accusation against BetterHelp, but also in no way an endorsement or advertisement. Let's say this is a neutral moment coming to you at neutral grounds, just telling you this crazy thing that happened in my life that blows my mind, that I just need to talk to you. I just need to talk to you about it. And I will always preface if there's any details that I can't remember because of memory issues. Which, you know, a person without memory loss or amnesia also would probably have a hard time remembering every little detail of which subscription service they used in 2018. Maybe. Maybe. Please tell me that that could be normal to a point. So I believe what happened is that I got charged for a month that I did not, you know, want to partake in the services, and I believed I had already canceled. So I contacted their customer service and they gave me a refund. So that was very good. And that was the end of my ride with BetterHelp. Or so I thought. Flash forward to fall of 2023. I am doing a whole bunch of tax stuff. I'm doing an audit for the CRA, so I have to dig back 7 years to a bunch of old stuff that I hadn't, like, you know, I didn't have awesome bookkeeping back then, so I had to dig around for some old receipts, and I was going through my PayPal looking at all of my automatic payments. And so I ended up looking in my PayPal automatic payments tab. I was trying to see how much I paid yearly for like my business expenses with like Adobe and Epidemic Sound, who all the music I use is from there, blah 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 business stuff. And then I see BetterHelp. And when I opened up the page, I found out that over the years, I had paid BetterHelp over $1,000. So my stomach sinks and I freak out a little bit. And I immediately start digging through to see if there's any records of my therapy sessions, of my emails with customer service, like what happened here, because I thought I only used that for 1 month. And then in fact got the second month canceled because I only wanted to use it for 1 month as a little tester. There was nothing in the BetterHelp like account settings that showed the customer service interactions, which I don't think many sites have, so that's not like a dig. But I'm just saying I looked to see if I could find my correspondence with BetterHelp to see, you know, is this just something that I forgot? And I also looked all the way through my emails, but I do not have all of my emails from 2018. We cleaned through my inbox and we did not think I would ever need any of that anymore. Basically, we still don't know what happened. And the really, really weird thing, you'd think that these were the months consecutively after that first month that I paid for, but these were like 3 or 4 random months in 2020. I do not remember signing back up for BetterHelp. It's very possible that I could have, but basically I contacted BetterHelp again because I was like, what's going on? What's going on? Like maybe they can help me. And, you know, also as a service that's meant for people with mental health issues, I was like, maybe they can take a second to talk to the girl with memory issues who's like, you know, what's going on with the therapy? Maybe they'd be a little bit more understanding than if I was dealing with like, I don't know, Target customer service. They'd be like, you don't remember? It was 3 years ago. Like, that too bad. So once again, there's no like backlog or there's no way to view your previous messages to BetterHelp customer services. And I didn't screenshot my original message, but basically I was like, hi, I'm just confused. There's some charges on my account and I know they're from 3 years ago, but like, do you guys have any record of like what happened there? I just don't remember. Thanks, Pixie. Like, that was the gist of what I sent off. And they replied to me. Oh, I guess I said Jillian. Ugh, lame. Hi Jillian, thank you for reaching out today. I hope you are doing well. I'm sorry for any confusion on your account. I looked into your past billing and the account associated with this email address has not been billed since July 2020. Are these the charges you are referring to, or could there be a different email address you used for more recent charges? I look forward to hearing back from you. Please let me know if you have any further questions. Have a great day. A warm regards. And I said, hi. Oh, thank you so much for your response. Yes, that's correct. I'm confused because I only ever signed up to use BetterHelp for 1 or 2 months years ago, was accidentally charged for the second month despite canceling, and was refunded the second monthly fee after contacting customer service. I'm very confused as to how BetterHelp continued charging my card after I asked for my subscription to be canceled. Is it possible for you to look up my previous messages with customer service? I know this was years ago, but unfortunately I only just caught it looking at my reoccurring payments tab on PayPal. Isn't that embarrassing? And like, that's another thing about this is like, how did I not notice almost $300 coming out of my account every month? This is not a testament to like, that money means nothing to me. That money very much would have helped. I was just out of my goddamn mind, and I just could not, like, every single organizational aspect of my life was like, I was also in college at this time, so all of my energy had to go towards getting through college and not losing my mind even more. I'm not proud of it. I am very much not proud of the fact that I caught this years later. Got another response. Thank you for your patience and for explaining the situation. We are sorry for any confusion with billing. Since the charges occurred over 3 years ago, I am reaching out to another department to see if these charges can be refunded or not. We will get back to you in a few days to give you an update. We appreciate your continued patience. All the best. And I was like, okay. Like, I was really not expecting my money back. I should have prefaced that. This was me very gently shooting my shot and being like, hey, do you guys have records of like, just like, what, like, I was fully prepared to just walk away from this being like, oh, that was my fault. God damn. Another thing in my life lost. Another setback I have taken in life due to my mental illness. This is the way that my life just goes. But I got another response. Hi there, thanks for your continued patience. The payment processor responsible for collecting and moving the funds for some of the older charges does not allow for charges 1+ years old to be directly refunded. That being said, we have another solution to help refund these remaining charges to you. If you could please fill out the information below at your soonest convenience, we will get a physical check out to you as a refund for the charges in question. I'm like, oh, I really didn't think that would happen. Oh my god. I said, oh, that's wonderful, thank you so much. Sent them my address, my email, my phone number. Can you imagine if I just put those on the screen and read them all out? They replied 7 days later saying, thanks so much for your patience again throughout this process. Apologize for the confusion. To clarify, this will be a wire transfer. So they asked for my wire transfer info and clarified that they'll be refunding me $780 US, which in Canadian dollars is like $9.95 or something crazy. And I said, no worries, here's that info. I'm like, I'm so happy. I didn't expect to get my money back at all. Like, you're fine, king, illy. Oh, there was also a little boo-boo here where they were calling me to verify my info, and I don't answer my phone if it's an unknown random number and they don't leave a voicemail. You can leave me a voicemail or like send me an email, you know? Anyway, and then I sent an email and I was like, hey, what? It's been 2 weeks. Is there any reason why I haven't gotten my payment? And they're like, we're trying to call you. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I am annoying to deal with. If there's anything about me, no wait. Please work with me. I take that back. Everyone, please be my business partner in life. So yeah, once I returned their call and gave them my info, I got my friggin' money. There is no moral to this story. This is just a thing that happened in my life that I think is hot tea and gossip, and very likely might have just been my fault. Again, I want to state this is not an endorsement or like a dig at BetterHelp in any way. This is a neutral telling of what happened to me. I wouldn't personally recommend BetterHelp to a friend. There is a video by Mickey Atkins, who is a very awesome therapist and YouTuber who talks a lot about the concerns that have been raised around BetterHelp. Whether those have any merit to them or not, we have no idea. It is simply the words on the street. I am very grateful for the customer service. I mean, I can't deny that the customer service was awesome. They refunded me twice throughout my experience with them, and one time it was $1,000, and I was just like, I don't remember why. Basically, there was some sort of situation with the FDA where now if you used BetterHelp services between a certain amount of years, which included the years that my situation took place in, you can get a partial refund. So also, maybe that's why it was so easy. Maybe they're throwing out refunds left and right because of this like FDA thing. So maybe this wasn't even special treatment. They were just like, ugh, whatever, we'll give it to her anyway. But yeah, regardless, that is the story about how BetterHelp refunded me $1,000. That had to have been me. That year, especially 2020 and 2021, like, didn't happen for me. Like, that's very much in the, like, I skipped 6 years of my life, like, what the, like, who's she, what's that, like, yeah, my memories around that time are very, very, very f***ed. I guess if there's a moral to this story, it's like, damn, the hidden true harms and implications, the true cost of, I'ma say DID. I'ma say there's no reason why I shouldn't remember why there was $1,000 of therapy charges missing from me. Unless, I really don't I really don't think this was BetterHelp's fault. I'm not just saying that so I don't get sued. I'm saying that so you guys don't think I'm trying to like make a tea video. I'm always down to talk about my failures. I don't know. That's one thing that I think is really funny. People often say that people will use conditions like BPD or DID or even autism to like get away from responsibilities and like blame it on something else and just like, yeah, like not take responsibility for your actions. But my memory as a result of the DID makes me so much more willing to be like, that was probably me. Like, that sounds like something I would do. That's, you know, I've apologized for doing things I don't remember. Cause I'm just like, probably. You gotta get comfortable with fucking up and being wrong in life, I think. It is a humbling, that is painful but true. Oh, also I didn't acknowledge my hair at all. We are pink and purple for wonderful pre-cure and also just for life. I'm welcoming purple back into my life this year. I feel like for a while I would like, I don't know. I feel like I've neglected the color lavender in my life and it's time for her to come back. So, I don't know. I hope you like this story, this retelling of, I don't know, shit being rough. Anyway, okay. I'm gonna stop rambling. Thank you very, very much. Ooh, let me plug my Patreon. I have a Patreon. My little wallpaper calendar for February is so cute. The one for January was so cute. And I also do live streams there that are more private-y than the ones here. If you want me all to yourself, that's weird. Don't say that. Okay. Thank you very, 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 very much. We will see you in the next video, which is not this one, because this one is over. Bye.